Hi guys, my name's Terry. I'm going to briefly go over how to port forward, in particular for the BT hub, but you should be able to take the concept for most other hubs. My hub is the BT Smart Hub, and this is to port forward for the Helium network. You need to go into the local IP address, which varies from different computers. Mine in this instance is 192.168.1.254. The most generic I would say is 192.168.1.1 or 0.0.1, but it does vary. Just do a quick Google search for accessing your hub. So we're going to go into my hub. You're going to need your password on the back of your router. This sometimes is your actual wireless password, but definitely in most instances it is it's a separate admin password. So the first thing I'm going to do is configure the firewall. It's going to ask for that password that I was talking about. And then we're in. So here, obviously mine's already set up for the device that's at my house, but imagine this isn't here. You're going to click on create new port forwarding rule. A box is going to come up, which is going to look like the one. It's just going to be like this. You can make the rule name. That's for your own. That's for your own information. You can put whatever you want in there, and then in here you're going to select the device or the IP. The sensecaps, which I have in particular, have the MAC address at the bottom of the device. The IP address is assigned to the device depending on whether you're on wireless or Ethernet. If you go into the diagnostics tools via Bluetooth in the hotspot app, you will be able to get both of these details. So you're going to go down the list and select the device. So there's mine selected, there's the IP address for it. And then the external and internal ports, you want to put in 44158, and that's the start and the end for both external and internal. So you want to fill in all them boxes with the same code. The protocol is TCP. Don't select UDP or the combination of both. Then you're where my X is here, you're actually going to do a save, and then you're going to save again up the top. In the settings of here, in some instances, you need to turn off UPnP. There are other devices that I've got out that at different locations and different hosts that I haven't had to do this. For some reason at my house, I have had to. So you're gonna turn that off if you have to, and then click save. If you're really struggling later with these instructions, depending on your router on how to port forward, you can use DMZ. It's the last resort really, because you're opening up everything to that device. So you can click it on, select the device just as we did for the port forwarding. Once you've done all that and you've saved it, you're then going to go to the device itself. This varies so it might be called assigning or reserving an IP address for the device. In the BT router, you go into the device. I turn this off for the purpose of the video. You're going to look down. The IP address is here, which is 0.231 at the end, which is correct for my device. You're then going to click yes, always use this IP, and save. So this might be in a separate box somewhere within all your settings. You need to click through. And I found that mostly it's called reserve or attach an IP address to the device. So there's there. I'm going to check for this device. The port forwarding is on at the bottom here. So my antenna setting is set. So that is working. You're going to save. Once you saved it, once it's confirmed and saved, I don't need to change mine anyway. So that's set as saved. You're then going to safely restart the hub. So you want to restart the hub here. That's going to reset everything and hopefully put all them settings into place. And you also want to do the same for your miner. Now, be careful with constantly turning your miner on and off. You want to do that as little as possible. But once you've reset your hub, reset your miner as well. Then you want to check that the port forwarding has worked. So, hi guys, sorry, the recording stopped. So once you've got the once you've set up your port forwarding, again, this is for BT. What I'm going to do is share a screen quickly. For me, with sensecap, the easiest way to check that the port forwarding has worked is that operational is that you're going to go into the status checker for sensecap. I will put the links down for all of these in a minute. It's going to bring up your devices. The quick way is all of them are working. As you can see, it's online, it's synced, and none of them are relayed. We're going to one particular one. The one at my house is this one. So you're going to go in, and what you're going to look for is NAT type as none or static, relayed, no, and then it'll tell you the blockchain height, etc. down here. But that means it's in a healthy state. So you've got inbound, outbound, and it's healthy. All right, guys, that's it. Any more questions, pop in the notes below. Remember, this is in particular for the BT Smart Hub, but it should work for most brands.